welcome to this video. This video is my August TBR. I'm filming it a tad earlier than I usually would because we're having visitors at the start of August and I wanted to ensure that I did my TBR video for obviously myself so I know what I'm reading, but also you guys out there watching. My name is Evie. Welcome if you are new, welcome back if you're a subscriber and a continual watcher. I have my TBR card packed, ready to rock and roll. I have my prompt jar ready. I have my blindfold and my tablet ready for if I get those prompts. And yes, we're going to pick 10 prompts from our jar and see what we're going to be reading in August. Can't believe that, hey, August. Crazy. I don't know what my August book club reads are, so I will post a photo on the 1 or 2 books that I choose for that on Instagram. So if you guys follow over there, all my details are in my description all the time. So yeah, make sure you all follow that in case you want to know that. I will pop all the prompts up on the screen as we go and do a summary of the 10 books at the end as well. And yes, we're starting off with Letter of the Month. So August starts with the letter A, doesn't it? Okay, so A. A Song of Death and let me see what it says. Okay, our options are A Song of Death and Desire. This is one that I recently got for my book shopping that I did when I finished my 50 book challenge. Archer's Voice, which is a book that I have been putting off, to be honest, and it's part of my 25 books to read in 2025. There's Ashes of a Star, Cursed King, however, six Scorched Roses is the novella before that, so I won't be doing that. A Quarter Wings of Ruin is also an option, however, I'm going to take a break, I think, because I'm currently reading A Quarter Mist and Fury. There is, I'll just move this one down for a moment. A World of Ruins, which would finish off this series, which would be a good option. Apprentice to the Villain, which would be another good option. Nothing else there. Can probably put that one in. I might just try and squeeze it in. It's not gonna fit actually. Hopefully it'll stay as we turn. Got some good options happening. Just see if there's anything at the back that we can possibly choose. Oh, and there's also Atmosphere as well. So we have 5 choices. Tough choices too. Very tough choices. I could go Archer's Voice because it's part of my 25 books to read in 2025. But I really want to read these two as well. To like finish series and stuff like that. Obviously I want to read everything. I'm actually going to choose Apprentice to the Villain. I really loved the first one assistant to the villain, and I've been really wanting to get to this, so that's the one we're going to choose for that prompt. I'll just pop these ones somehow back, so excuse me as I do that. As you can see, my card is like shockers. It's not gonna work, is it? I might just pop that on top like that. Yeah, it's chock-a-block. As is always, too many good things to read. So, letter of the month is A for August, and we're going to go with Apprentice to the Villain, which I'm excited for. I loved the first one. So yeah, that would be awesome. Okay, next prompt, number 2. I'm going to go the middle-ish. And this prompt will say, a book by author with same name. So my first name is Evie, and the book that I have for that is a book by Evie Woods called The Story Collector, which sounds really, really interesting. A book about books is always a good thing. I haven't read by this author, Evie Woods, before, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, so that is our next one. I will do a summary at the end as well. Number 3, we've got Topish somewhere. That is, no, that's 2. Okay, this one. Start a new series. Not that I have enough going already. So new ones would be Butcher and Blackbird, Indigo Ridge, Out on a Limb, and then there's heaps at the back. Then there is Cinder, Fragile Sanctuary, One Dark Window, Phantasma, Promises and Pomegranates, Dorothy Must Die. I don't know my books is getting that thing there. There's also Prince of Ben, Stalking Jack the Ripper, Crimson Moth, and Dungeon Crawler Carl. As to which one, that is the question. Maybe Cinder. This has been on my TBR for a very long time. Like over a year. Or Promises and Pomegranates. I've been really keen to get into this series. Or Butcher and Blackbird, which I'm interested to know if I like that kind of thing or not. Obviously I want to read everything, but I think it's out of those 3. Shame you guys can't talk through the camera. I might go with Cinder, just because I've had this series for such a long time on my TBR, and yeah, I want to really see if I want to keep the series and obviously read through all of them. It's called the Lunar Chronicles series, and it's by Marissa Meyer. So yeah, we'll go with Cinder. As much as I want to read everything, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta pick those books challenge-wise. Hopefully we can fit this one. one napkin. Okay. Shake it up and we'll do our fourth one. I'm not sure if I mentioned that I'm going to pick my usual 10. Even though I've already done my number of things for the year, I have raised it to 100 now. So. A book that you bought for the cover. That's pretty much a lot of books. The one that probably stands out the most would be the Hunger Games book, because I bought the special edition ones with the sprayed edges because they're just gorgeous. And I also bought Ashes for the Starburst King because it's got the sprayed edge as well. However, you need to read that novella first, so we won't go there. I did buy Archer's Voice for the cover because it's a special edition. Yeah, guilty. Is there anything at the back? I did buy this for the cover. Sprayed edges again. I'm such a sucker for sprayed edges. So I don't think there's anything down that way for covers. So I think we'll go Catching Fire, which is the next book I'm up to in the Hunger Games series. I've never read the series, but I've watched all the movies, so I do know what kind of happens. But yeah, that one for the prompt book that I bought for the cover. Okay, our next prompt. It's gonna sorry. Our next prompt is gonna be this one. This is number 5, by the way. A book from the 25 books to read in 2025 list. We have 7 books left for that. We have Archer's Voice, False Witness, A Fragile Enchantment, None of This Is True, Long Lost Fairy Tales, Red Queen, or Everyone in a Family Killed Someone. We don't have a mystery on there, so I could go mystery. Sorry, my notes so itchy. Yeah, let's do that actually. We might go with this one. Everyone in my family has killed someone. I've had that book for ages and just haven't read it yet. Yeah, it would be good to add a bit of mystery onto my TBR because that's one of my favorite genres. Yeah, so we'll do that for that prompt. Got quite a selection going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Down here. Oops. Things are flying out at me. Finish a series. Okay. Let's continue a series. The start. But this one's like actually finish a series. So our options are A World of Ruins, La Fall of the Witches. That's like in the middle of the series. Same with that one. Same with those ones. So there are 2 options for finishing a series. I'm gonna go, they're both really good series, to be honest. I have loved both of them. I'm gonna go with this one because I really want to finish this one first. I can't remember what the series is called, I'm sorry. But, I don't know, it says in here. It's called the Solaris and Krello trilogy. So the first one is a City of Flames, the second one is a Kingdom of Shadows, and then this is the last one, A World of Romance. So yeah, we will finish that one off, which will be good. So that's that one. I've got 4 prompts to go. Go with this one here, which says a revenge story. I just got this book the other day, and I thought it was a fantasy book at first. It's called Nightshade, and it's about a girl, Ophelia. She wants revenge. She's trying to find out what happened to her parents in this castle, hence why there's a castle image and it's fantasy like. And it really got me. This guy is a prime suspect, her age, and they're going to school in this castle, and then she's obviously trying to figure out who killed her parents and wants to get revenge, obviously. So yeah, I'm really interested to find out what happens in that. Give this a shake. On to the next one. In the middle somewhere. Do this one. That's this one. A hardcover book. We have one here, but as I said, I need to read the novella first. Archer's Voices hardcover. I think they're the only hardcover ones. I don't think there's any hardcover ones up here. Oh, hang on. We also have at the back Dragon Cooler Crawl as well. So I'm thinking either that one or Archer's Voice, which is obviously part of my 2025 books for 2025. And my friends in book club really want me to read this series. And I am really keen to read it. It is pretty long. Pretty long. It's like just under 500 pages. And it's a long series as well. There's like 10 books or something like that. So do I want to do that, or do I want to finally read Archer's Voice? I know I need to read this, but I am actually going to go this one because my friends really want me to start this series off. So I'm going to go this one. It's called Dragon Crawler Carl, and it's by Matt Dingham. Apparently it's going to be made into like a cartoon series as well. But it's a detective series. And it's like a survival sort of comedic story. I'm interested to find out what it's all about. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop that one on. Sorry, Archer's Voice. One day I'll get to you. Just put that in. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more left. Go for this one. They'll be excited that I picked that one. A romance. We haven't really got a romance on this, so that is a good idea. Definitely. Fan fiction is a romance. We also have Love in Other Words and Sounds Like Love. We have Chasing Horizons. We have Swift and Settled, which is the next cowboy romance I'm up to. We have Indigo Ridge, which is kind of mystery romance. We have Out on a Limb. We have Butcher and Blackbird. We have quite a few choices. Yeah, so any of those on the front. They do have some at the back as well. We have Fragile Sanctuary. We have Lights Out. We have Playmaker, which is like a sports romance. Just depends which one I want to do. This one's a possibility. And then the ones around here are possibilities. Or Out on the Limb. Or Spit and Swiddled, which is the second one in this series. They're probably the 3 that I would go with, or probably Chasing Horizons as well, because I love that one. Which one? Either Out on the Limb, Swift and Settled, or Chasing Horizons. I might go with Swift and Settled. I really loved Done and Dusted. So yeah, I want to read the second one to that. So yeah, that will be for romance. Obviously I want to read all the books that I can read. Let's pop this one around the back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have one more prompt to do. I'm loving this TBR, by the way. Okay, let's go with this one, which says a vampire themed book. So we have quite a few vampire themed books. We have Fang Fiction, Fangs for Nothing, Bury Your Bones in the Midnight Soil. I believe The Stars Are Dying is vampire as well. We have this series here, which I'm loving. And I think that's it. Yeah. I'm actually going to continue with the series that I started and really, really love. It's the Krista Broadbent series. I loved the first book. This is the novella between book 1 and 2, which is Ashes of the Star-Cursed King. So, yeah, to read the novella will be excellent. And then we have our summary to do. Okay, I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the prompt that came out. Okay, I think it was the first one. No? It was one down there. We'll find it. Okay, let's do our summary of our August TBR. So our first book was A Letter for the Month, which is the letter A being for August. And I chose Apprentice to the Villain. I loved Assistant to the Villain. It was a 5-star read for me, so I'm super keen to read that. The second prompt was a book by an author with the same name. My first name is Evie, and this author is Evie Woods. The book is called The Story Collector, a book about books. Keen to read. Start a new series. I chose the Lunar Chronicles with Cinder. I've had this series on my shelf for well over a year, and I just really want to know if Marissa Meyer is firstly an author for me, and also if this series is for me. The next prompt is a book that I bought for the cover, which was these Hunger Games books. They are so gorgeous and sprayed edged. I'm a sucker for sprayed edges. This is the second one, Catching Fire. So I'm looking forward to continuing that. A book from the 25 for 2025 list is Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone. I'm interested in this as a mystery read. This is where our prompt fell out. It is to finish a series. I chose to finish A World of Ruins, which is by Rena Vasquez. It's from the Solaris and I can't pronounce that, Criallo trilogy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to finishing that because I really did love the first two books. A revenge story is Nightshade. I'm really curious about that one. A hardcover book is Dragon Crawler Carl, which a lot of my friends from the local book club want me to read, so they'll be excited that that's on my TBR. A romance is Swift and Saddled. If I loved this one just as much as I loved Done and Dusted, then I'll grab the rest of the series. And Six Roses, which is a vampire themed book, which is part of the Carissa Broadbent series, which will continue me with that, so then I can get to that one down there. So yeah, quite a good selection for my August TBR. I love that. Thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate your love and support, and let me know in the comments below what you guys are reading in August. I know it's a bit early to know, so I'll just keep an eye out for your TBR videos as well. When I find out my book club reads for August, I'll post a photo of the book or books that I get there over on my Instagram. Whether I choose both fantasy and romance or just fantasy, we'll see what the options are. Hopefully it'll be something I haven't read. And yeah, I'll catch you all very soon. Stay tuned for all the reward shopping videos that I'm doing. I still have some of my 30-second challenge shopping videos to do, and then for finishing the colour challenge I also have some fun up my sleeve as well, so stay tuned. And I'll catch you very soon. Bye.